wait till somebody starts speaking up on y'all and all the things you've done, because I'm still not understanding how nobody is bringing up Mary J. Blige's name when she was right there procuring and babysitting whatever catch Diddy had for the week, making sure people stayed in line, giving them the Janice Combs treatment. For the love of God, please stop. Stop.
All right.
If you are not going to tell the truth, Valletta Wallace is no longer here to judge you. If you are not going to start telling the truth, please shut up.
The media went into overdrive after Diddy's trial. It's not just the millionaire who's burning. His whole family is being investigated. Now included is his daughter, Chance, who is supposedly innocent. That halo might not be genuine, according to Jaguar Wright. The moment has come to correct the record. Diddy's daughter, Chance Combs, was always seen as the one who was protected. She was always kept out of the media maze while grinning next to her twin sisters while wearing a princess outfit. She would appear on red carpets, walk fashion shows, and pose for cute family portraits. She essentially portrayed Diddy as a father and spouse. But Jaguar doesn't believe it. She claims that the entire image is fake. Chance, according to Jag, is more than just a defenseless kid caught in the crossfire. The system she works for has benefited from silence. Even more ridiculous is Jag's claim that Chance knows about her father's secret activities. According to Jag, this girl is more than just a spectator. She has mentored Diddy and may have even been employed to conceal his dark tracks in addition to being aware of them. Look at it. Why was Chance always presented so carefully to the public? What caused her brand, social media presence, and school life to appear so professional and well-curated? Jag's remarks had great impact. Diddy, according to her, didn't love Chance enough to keep him safe. He shielded her since she played a part, a position that allowed him to deflect criticism from the chaos, the charges, and the court cases. This is where things become serious. As Jaguar points out, Diddy allegedly nurtured his children to justify the behavior in his environment. For both the lads and the girls, she suggests that Chance may have grown up, being exposed to or compelled to put up with this twisted way of life. She even asks why no one is looking into how these kids are being raised. People are acting as if Diddy's kids are only innocent props, despite the fact that he is being severely criticized by all of these lawsuits. Jaguar doesn't have that. Why does nobody question Chance's silence, she inquires. After years of being surrounded by this garbage, how is she expected to be completely ignorant? As a result, people are starting to see change in a different light now, not as the innocent, chaste daughter, but as someone who could know more than she is acknowledging.
Now is one of tonight's A-list presenters. It's Sean Diddy Combs with his stunningly beautiful daughter, Chance Combs. Mr. Combs, is this not the perfect father-daughter date night?
I'm speechless. I am speechless. Baby, you look so beautiful. So beautiful. She's a future actress.
This is a simple summary. Diddy has a complex family. Many twists, different baby moms, and image control are all part of it. However, when you examine the timeline and the roles that each child plays in detail, things become fascinating. First up is his first child with Misa Hilton, Justin. Justin was Diddy's golden boy at the beginning, with celebrations, celebrity engagements, and even a scholarship to play football at UCLA. He led the way. His mother, Misa, has publicly said that it was challenging, but she has largely stayed out of the spotlight, managing Diddy's lifestyle. Next up is Christian, Diddy's son with Kim Porter. Christians have historically been recognized as the heir. He has modeling jobs, good looks, and the vibrations of bad boy records. Once more, he's extremely controlled, but Diddy's business, music, fashion, and lifestyle are all closely associated with his complete character. Then we meet Chance, Diddy's daughter, and Sarah Chapman. This is when things get messy. A few months prior to Chance's birth, Kim Porter gave birth to Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah. As a result, while Kim was expecting a kid with another woman, Diddy was too. Chance's existence was first kept a secret, Liz, because of the tension that developed behind the scenes. Nevertheless, Chance was unpredictably thrown into the spotlight by Diddy in recent years, appearing in fashion presentations, red carpet photos, and solo appearances in addition to her sisters. She was always articulate, kind, and well-dressed. She was promoted to the public as a peaceful, respectful and picture-perfect daughter, the decent kid in the heart of the circus. Others Dana TR's latest book, Baby Love. Furthermore, there was a brief period of silence before the entire scene burst into reality. Again, Diddy is in charge of the narrative. Quincy is not to be disregarded. Kim Porter's son from a previous relationship. Quincy raised him as his own after adopting him from Diddy. Quincy, the family's sane voice, was always the older, more reflective one. Among all of them, Chance has always been presented as the outsider, the quiet one, and the nice one. However, what if presenting a favorable picture is actually a strategy?
Experience, and then your real predatory people like the Diddy and them, you got somebody that's watching you to see how far you're willing to go so when they bring you into the house. What they're doing to homosexuality is wrong. Because homosexuality has nothing to do with being sodomite. Has nothing to do with none of that other stuff. It's not that at all. It's just a preference of the person.
This is where things start to shift. After repeatedly dropping bombshells on the company, Jaguar Wright is now discussing more than just Diddy. She's going for the kids. Additionally, she's addressing Chance by name. Jaguar claims that none of Diddy's children are innocent in contrast to other individuals. As she observes passively, she asserts that they are more than just victims. They are reenacting scenes. Additionally, she claims that Chance's role is to act as the one who is not knowledgeable. The good-natured daughter, the submissive one who keeps quiet while the world bursts all around her. However, Jaguar claims that it's all a part of the performance. She believes Chance is far more aware than she appears to be. The individual behind that calm, gentle facade has been schooled to conceal secrets and has been brought up to maintain the illusion. Diddy's world places a high value on appearance. Every opportunity he gets weakens his reputation. Jaguar even produced one. They are fighting for their lives, not to protect Diddy. This isn't about love being faithful to their father. To put it another way, dependency is essential. They claim that Diddy is in total control of the money, what they wear, where they live, and what opportunities they have. If they express their views, the way of life disappears. As long as they don't speak, they are safe. At least the surface. Chance and the other kids haven't talked because of it, according to Jag. Not when Cassie lodged her complaint, and not when the video of the raid surfaced. Not even when Diddy's brand talks started to go awry. Everyone was quiet. Additionally, she asserts that that silence is intentional, not accidental. According to her, Chance might have witnessed more than most people realize. Having grown up in Diddy's closest circle, she could not have missed the strange behavior, the controlling atmosphere, or the way people around him changed or disappeared when they became too close to the truth. Only Jaguar has the courage to say it. Chance is more than just a kid caught up in a scandal. She's part of the machine. However, what proof is there?
So proud of everything he's accomplished over all these years, and for him to be honored as an icon this year is really amazing.
Chance was considered for years to be the only child in Diddy's family who might have been totally innocent and untouched by the arguments, the legal actions, and the shady rumors about her father. And a big part of that belief came from her background. Unlike the other kids, who were either constantly strutting around in Diddy's media orbit or mostly living under his roof, Chance was basically raised by her mother, Sarah Chapman. Sarah said nothing. She wasn't engaged in Diddy's public drama, or out having fun. Consequently, many people just think Chance was growing up away from the spotlight and the poison in a safer and more tranquil environment. Let's also be honest, Diddy didn't exactly treat her differently. He pushed the twins forward each time. They were seen walking the Miami Swim Week runway. At award shows like the VMAs, you saw them posing with celebrities. He turned them into tiny symbols of style. Except for the odd birthday shout-out or holiday greeting, Chance was not active on social media. It was evident to everyone that she did not receive the same amount of opulence as her sisters. That difference was the reason so many people believed Chance was different from Diddy's machine. She didn't seem to be connected to the brand. He didn't seem to be in charge of her. Actually, the only notable time she was seen in public with Diddy was when he took her to the Oscars. Even still, it appeared to be a one-time event, a distinctive appearance rather than a way of life. Compared to the others, she felt almost normal. She was given the benefit of the doubt for a long time because of this. She was known as Diddy's quiet, trouble-avoidant daughter who didn't show off. Chance was the only one in the family who appeared to be clean. She didn't grow up with the drama. It was her childhood shadow. Was that distance real or just a ghost of the mind? Chance has recently become well-known, and people are starting to notice something strange.
Yes, I'm an aspiring actress, and it's my first time at the Oscars, so I'm really excited to be here. Yeah.
It's awkward at this point. After all the silence, Chance started to show. Additionally, during the time that Diddy was the subject of bad headlines, she was seen hanging out with her cousin Key and Ava Dash, while the feds were raiding homes. Lawsuits were being filed and headlines were insane. Chance was seen on camera grinning and pretending nothing had happened. Something odd was noticed in this now viral video. There were a significant number of comments. According to one commenter, "You can tell by the way she's laughing as if nothing's going on. She knows exactly what's going on. It's damage control in real time." Another said, "Chance is acting more like a publicity stunt than a daughter. She's acting normally out here while her father's empire burns down." In Sid's world, favoritism meant more than just affection. It is related to command. The twins, Jessie and Delilah, were the focus of attention. They were Diddy's golden ladies, and they were featured on red carpets, in fashion shows, and in magazine spreads. Then came the cameras. They became stars, and the world saw it. But Chance was constantly looking in from the outside. She wasn't as famous. She wasn't invited to every important function. And for a teenage girl growing up in that shadow, that kind of behavior is especially devastating. At that time, the theory comes into play. Diddy allegedly used emotional manipulation to play his kids off one another. A person may also begin acting in ways that will keep them close if they have a great desire for approval, especially from a strong parent. Some people believe that's what's going on at the moment. Chance cannot be helping out of loyalty, but rather for survival. Jaguar Wright went so far as to say that they are battling not only for him, but also for their lives. She claims that Diddy is in total control of the money, lifestyle, access, and every other aspect. Furthermore, none of the kids can support themselves financially. That means that no matter what they think of him personally, they cannot risk offending him. They remain silent. As soon as he departs, the system breaks down and they carry out their duties. Whether you believe Chance was genuinely aware of what was going on, or she was merely a pawn in Diddy's devious scheme, is the main topic of the day. Remember to hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe for more exclusive updates. And share your thoughts in the comments section below.